Hello, my name is Sherry Wilson, and I have a dream to share. October 12th, I had a dream that I was in the country somewhere in someone's yard. We were in the driveway, and I was sitting on the back of a pickup truck, and someone was inspecting my body. There had been a virus outbreak. It involved scabs. It involved sores on the body. That's all I know, is I was being inspected. And I must have had a virus, and I was recovering from it because I was no longer contagious, and there was concern that I could spread it. And I had one dried up scab that was ready to come off on my side, and I had one on my back. And then the scene changed, and it was dark, and I was in a city, and the atmosphere was dark, and it was red, and it was kind of foggy. And there was a mandate that I was aware of that people couldn't make their own oxygen generator. I didn't even know there was such a thing. And they couldn't make their own stainless steel. And I don't know what that was about. That seemed odd. And I figured the oxygen generator had something to do with the virus that was going around. And I found myself in a building, a tall building, a building that was tall enough to have an elevator. And I was with someone, and we were trying to get to safety. And we must have been being chased. And we jumped into an elevator, and as the elevator was going down, I was making a plan for myself, and the plan was, as soon as that we hit the parking garage, I was going to run as fast as I could out of there. And the elevator door opened, and there was someone standing there, and I took off without even thinking about it. And then I realized there was Jesus. And it was the strangest thing. It was like I'm running, and I'm like, whoop, wait a minute, that's Jesus, and everything's going to be okay. Well, now I'm going to go into explaining some things. I had prayed before I went to bed. I sat and I did my devotionals, and I copied my scriptures that I do every night. I go through this routine. And I had prayed, it's been on my heart lately, Lord, will you take care of us? Is there anything to fear? And just wanting that reassurance. And he gave me Matthew 6:26 through 34, and I'm going to put that in the description box, but I'm going to sum it up real quick. It was about that God even knows what's going on with the birds of the air. And he told us to seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things would be given unto us. These things are clothing, food, drink, and he told us not to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow was going to worry about itself. And I keep thinking about what Dana Coverstone, his very last video, about a battle, and looking like the people were outnumbered, and there weren't very many of them, and they were going to stand there, and they were going to fight the enemy. They had their armor on, and there was a lot of people that backed away, and they were being cowardly. And let me tell you, right now, we need to be ready spiritually for what's going to happen, and we need to be fearless like David was, and know that God is on our side, and if he's on our side, who can be against us? So the oxygen generator made me think maybe there's something that's going to involve our breathing, and the scabs make me think that there's going to be a virus that involves sores. And the only thing that seemed to be out of left field for me was the stainless steel. So I looked that up in gematria, and I came up with the Jewish gematria on that. The number was 665. And the words calm before the storm came up, and the simple English gematria was number 179, and I got the coming storm, and then I got 4 more years. I hope that means that the Lord is showing us in a very clever way that Trump's going to be elected. But we are in the calm before the storm. Something's getting ready to happen. I think it's another virus. And be fearless. Stand your ground. Put your armor on. And you better get in the Word. And you better sharpen up your sword. Put on your shield of faith, your helmet of salvation, your belt of truth, your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel. You be sharing. Share this. Share the good news with everybody that you can think of. And even then some. I mean, I will tell people at the checkout when I'm at the grocery store, I tell them about Jesus. So so do that, and don't be afraid. Whatever's going to happen, He is with us, and He will not forsake us. So you stand your ground, and really work on that. Work out your salvation. Okay? If I have another dream, I will share it. Thank you. Bye.